Ooh, alright, the holiday season's approaching, and you want to know a really interesting fun fact? If you drive south of Detroit, Michigan, you will hit Canada. Why does that matter? Because today I'm doing an expansion team that I'm putting in Vancouver. It's going to be the Vancouver Kodiaks, and today I'm doing a very interesting experiment slash challenge. Um, this video is essentially going to be called "What if Victor and Jokic play together?" Because I'm going to put those two guys together, but there's going to be a couple twists. It's not going to be as simple as just take Victor and put him on the Nuggets. That'd be a little too easy. And we're not going to put Jokic on the Spurs. I think that also might be too easy. Instead, we're going to do an expansion team. And the way we're going to do this is we obviously won't be able to trade for both of them. So we're going to turn off protected players. But the only stipulations are is that Jokic and Victor are going to be the only two players allowed to have a shot tendency. They're going to have a 100 shot tendency, and everyone else is going to have 0. So we're going to put them around a bunch of other guys who could be decent and kind of complement them, and see if we can build a year 1 championship team with them. And if it comes close, then maybe we'll do a year 2. Maybe guys like Russell Westbrook, Matisse Thybulle, guys who can play defense and complement but don't have to shoot a lot. Maybe OG Anunoby. But there are rules, though. We can't just take high overall players who are good defenders and add them to the team. We have to stay within the cap space. So I can't just go get OG Anunoby and then like 3 other elite defenders and just place them all together. I gotta kind of be smart with it. So that's the way we're gonna do this. I kind of got this idea because I was watching a Click Productions video recently where he did 6 expansion teams, and back in the day I used to do that kind of stuff all the time. So watching that video got me inspired to make a 2K video, and then I was thinking of something like a King of the Fourth Quarter video where in one of his franchises something kind of crazy happened. Not Jokic or Victor. Somebody left, and it kind of created a super team elsewhere. And I kind of thought, hey, what if these two guys play together? The way we're gonna make this work is Victor is gonna play center, and Jokic is gonna play point guard. We're gonna have a slow, musty point guard, and that's all right. That's how we're gonna plan to do this. All right. Yep. Official rules. Yada yada yada. Sounds good to me. Um, I just had a team. Where'd it go? Where go my team? Hold on, 1 second. Gotta add it back. So the Kodiaks. I don't know. I liked the idea of putting a team in Vancouver, another team in Canada. I just thought it sounded kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun. It feels kind of when you have to turn off all the music so you don't get like copyright striked and stuff. It feels kind of weird doing this because it's just really quiet. And I don't really like listening to my own voice too much. So we'll have $140 million in cap space. So Jokic and Victor. Jokic takes up about I want to say like 45-ish, and Victor takes up another 11. So we'll make it work. It's all good. Um, that looks good to me. Yeah, that looks good to me. Cool stuff there. I'll be the Kodiaks. Yep. Um, nice. Yeah, I know how this works. Uh, Did I not do this right? I think I didn't do this right. Okay, so I made a little oopsie. I tried to make it so there was no protected players. It just kind of made them have protected players anyway. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna draft the team first, and then I'll just kind of force trade for Victor and Jokic. I'll just do it that way. Um, so let's see. Jokic, I'm pretty sure takes up about 50. We'll call it 50. And Victor takes up about 11. So that will put us about 80 million. So we have about 80 million to spend for the rest of the roster. Um, how much does OG make? I just saw OG makes about 36. I think OG we need like some quality talent to add to the team. So we'll take OG Anunoby, even though he's gonna have a shot tendency of 0. It doesn't really matter. It's okay. We're not gonna add Jimmy Butler or Bradley Beal or any of those guys. Not Norman Powell, because without their scoring ability, some of these guys are a lot less useful. Um, Karis LeVert could be okay. Nazi Marshall. No, not really a defender. TJ McConnell, that's a perfect budget player. Give me TJ McConnell. Even though he's gonna play backup point guard, it's fine. Lou Dort, Thybulle should be good. We'll take Thybulle. Um, Do I take Dort? McDaniels? McDaniels is a bit pricey, but he would fit the bill of what we're looking for. If I end up going over the cap, I'll just trade players to make it more fair and accurate. Davion Mitchell seems like a good budget player to me. We're mostly looking for good defenders. We'll look for some playmakers and scorers afterwards. Keon Ellis should be good. Let's get ourselves some. Let's get ourselves some playmakers. Monte Morris. I don't need that many more guards. Ben Simmons, if he wasn't making 40 million, would be fine. Trey Jones, Scottie Pippen Jr. I mean, if Jokic is playing point guard, I could always move one of them to shooting guard, I guess. Inside defense, Daniel Tice, Kai Jones, Mo Bamba. Those are definitely more on the affordable side. We'll take Jared Vanderbilt. I'll just take Dort. It's fine. Perimeter defense. Kyle Anderson. I should be able to afford Kyle Anderson. Let's see. Okogie. Yeah, Josh Okogie and Quentin Grimes could work. Quentin Grimes. I think I still have 2 more picks. Because again, they're not going to be shooting, so their ability to shoot doesn't matter. Drummond just for an extra rebounder, sure. And one more playmaker. Let's see. I'll just take Devin Vassell. I'll probably have to trade him anyway to go get Victor. I guess in case we do another season, it couldn't hurt to just use a real draft. All right. So how much cap space are we working with here? If I went way over, oh yeah, I'm already way over. Damn. Okay. Let me just quickly turn no trade the trade thing off. The trade thing. Where'd the trade thing? We'll turn off injuries, just so Victor and Jokic can actually play together. Crap. Where's my thing at? Where's my thing at? Hold on. Drafting. Yeah, this was supposed to be at 0, so I could actually do what I was trying to do. Okay. I don't really think I'm gonna play any of the games, so I'll just keep it on pro, I guess. Keep the sim difficulty at 50. It should be in here. The force trade. I don't see it, so I might just for the sake of trading for my guys, I'll just put the trade difficulty down. I wonder how easy it is to trade for them if you turn the trade difficulty that far down. Alright, anyway. Jokic. Well, the trade difficulty's all the way down, so I should be able to just give up picks and make it work then, if that's the case. $50 million. Yeah, that's quite a bit. So we'll give you OG Anunoby. We'll give you Devin Vassell. Actually, no. I'm going to try to pull off a 3-team trade for Victor. Okay, throw in OG, throw in McDaniels, throw in Devin Vassell. Where'd he go? Oh, he's at the top. So we'll give them Vassell. They can give us Wemby. We'll get Jokic. The Nuggets can get both of these guys. They would have to give up another dude. They can give Christian Brown to the Spurs, I guess. Okay, I guess even with the trade difficulty down, it's not working. Hold on a second. My teams. Teams. Where's the team selection thingy? Settings, position, gameplay, team selection. There we go. Let me just take them. Let me just make them trade me them, I guess. So that way I can actually make my experiment work. Spurs, there you are. Nuggets. Okay. Okay, let me do the Spurs first. Give me Victor real quick. They have more money. They can take on more stuff. And then Cody X. frick is my team? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'll give you guys Vassell. We'll do Victor. There we go. And then let me do the Jokic point guard thing first. What is his overall as a point guard? 91? Fair enough. If they get rid of Jokic, well, their cap space doesn't really matter to me. It only matters to me my own team's cap space, because that was the challenge, is to keep the team within the cap space. So we'll give up OG Anunoby. We still have to give up $30 more million. I kind of wanted to keep OG, but I guess I could keep OG if I was willing to give up Thibault. I don't know. Give me some really cheap contract back. Give me Deron Holmes, I guess. Okay. So now if I go to the team selection menu, I can get rid of the Nuggets and the Spurs. At least me with my Kodiaks. So for me to do my challenge, I need to get rid of an additional $35 million, and that's basically just OG Anunoby, who I for some reason cannot trade. Oh, because I'm still Denver. That would explain why I can't do that. Team selection. Yes. Okay. That's better. Now, what's my cap situation? Negative $23 million. That's basically me just getting rid of Jaden Daniels. Jaden McDaniels. Jaden Daniels is a quarterback of a football team. All right. Anyway, that's still technically not enough. Vanderbilt makes 10 mil. What position do I not need that much? Davion Mitchell's a backup. Scottie Pippen's a backup. TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell would make a lot of sense to keep for the most part. Scottie Pippen Jr. not so much, but he's cheap. So we'll get rid of Davion Mitchell. Luke Dort's an A+ defender. He's only 6'4", though. I mean, him and Okogie have a lot in common. Dort is just such a good defender, though. So Drummond can stay as a backup. Anderson can stay as a backup. Dort can stay as a backup. It's where the heck is McDaniels? Oh, he's a starting small forward. Okay. So we'll just trade McDaniels. I don't mind letting Dort start over McDaniels. So we'll trade McDaniels, and it might have to be Kyle Anderson. No, Davion Mitchell. Trade these two guys and just take the cheapest contracts that we can get back. And then that fits the challenge, basically. I gotta go find the cheapest players possible. I mean, you throw Kyle Anderson in this deal, it's basically just getting Malik Monk, but it's not good enough, unfortunately. Nope. 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 What team would have cap space? I think the Spurs would have some more cap space now. You have negative $1 million? Huh. Okay, my bad. What team has cap space? Outside of that Ben Simmons contract, do you guys not have cap space? I mean, for some reason you could do this for this, so you must have some cap space. Watford is cheaper. Can I take Watford instead? Okay. I mean, I'm willing to just do this. This is fine. Okay. And how much more money do I have to get rid of now? Like $3 million or something? Just trade Davion Mitchell for the cheapest deal possible. Because we don't need Davion Mitchell. We have TJ McConnell as a backup point guard. Ochai Agbaji. Cool name. I kept wanting to call him O'Shea because I couldn't say his name correctly. No. But technically, that's also cheaper. Santi Aldama. Does that work? Still negative freaking 400,000. All right. Do you? I mean, Aldama could just play backup center, right? Aldama could just play backup center. Give me J Huff, and I'll give you Drummond. You got a deal. Sure, you can have 2 second-round picks and give me a first. That's perfectly fine. Um, K. So Jokic at point guard, T.J. McConnell. That's that. Quentin Grimes, Keon Ellis, Dort Okogie, hold on. J Huff, Vanderbilt. Maybe Vanderbilt will play backup center. No, Aldama's 7 foot. He should probably play backup center. Aldama can play backup center, and then Vanderbilt and Anderson can play the 4. How tall is J Huff? He's 7'1". Just so I can run a 10-man rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for the sake of the challenge, as I said, this is going to be a Jokic Victor challenge, essentially. Their shot tendencies are all going to be super high. But at first, I'm just going to lower everybody's. And then Jokic and Wemby will have basically 100 shot tendency and touch tendency. I'm not even going to let those guys touch the ball. This is a two-man show. I'm basically going to make Victor and Jokic the biggest ball hogs ever and see if they can still win a championship somehow with the two of them. Okay, so Jokic and Wemby are both going to have 100 shot tendency and 100 touch. And everyone else is just there basically for defense and to make the team look happy, I guess. We'll run a 10-man rotation, but we'll give Wemby and Jokic basically 48 minutes a game. Or like at least 40 minutes a game each. All right. Next thing. Who the heck's our coach? Staff. Where's staff? Coaching. That's team intel. Mock draft. Coaching. Where the heck is the staff part of this? Oh, maybe it's here. I think. Contracts. My staff. There we go. Let's pick a coach. Who's our coach? That's our governor. Okay, governor. What's up, dude? GM, assistant GM, head coach. Island Mac. No. New head coach, please. Nadia Parks. 7 seconds. Yep. Nadia, you're our new head coach. Do a lot more help defense because our team kind of is based on 2 players. We're going to need it. Bench utilization, nope. Lineup per factor, higher. And you want to run an 0-0 Blazers playbook. I wasn't even alive for an 0-0 Blazers playbook, so no thank you. How about... I mean, this team won a championship, so fuck it. We'll run that. And we're running a 7 seconds. Perfect. Did you bench Jokic? Ugh, you're so... Why? Why did you bench Jokic? Hold on. No, we're not benching Jokic for T.J. McConnell. That's not what we're doing. I'm gonna give Jokic about 40 minutes a game and Wemby 40 minutes a game. We'll give McConnell 25. That seems fair. Pippen, you're a third string point guard. I don't really envision playing you that often. In fact, I think I'm just gonna take you out of the rotation just entirely. We'll play Jared Vanderbilt. I feel like we should play Okogie as well and Keon Ellis. Alright, scratch that. Go back to a 10-man rotation real quick. But put back in Jokic. And then instead of playing Scottie Pippen Jr., I'll put in Josh Okogie. Keon Ellis, I think the whole bench could probably get like 15 minutes. I think that's fair. They each get 15 minutes. Our six man can have like 20 or whatever. And then Jokic can get 40. And then Wemby can get 40. And then each of the other starters can each get 25. One, two, three, four. There you go. Actually, hold on. No. I want to give an extra 2 minutes to Wemby and Jokic. And then I'll give an extra 1 minute to Lou Dort. There we go. You are going to be heavily playthrough star. Playthrough stars, you're going to shoot at will. You're going to... I have no preference on what you do. Actually, yes, I do. Get rebounds. Crash the glass at all times. No preference on defense. Just do your thing. And play physical defense, because that's what we put a lot of defenders on the team for. Alright, time to see what this absolute ginormous weird team can do. Jokic 46, 13, and 9. Wemby 19, 5, and 3. You know, I gave these guys literally no shot tendency, and they're still shooting. What's that about? Shot tendency 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. They keep shooting. I don't like it. Do I have to lower all their shots? Okay. I guess just shot tendency isn't enough. I have to lower their other types of shooting as well. Lame. Alright, hold on a second. I'm just going to count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. You know, as long as I still hear something going, I'm going to assume it's not done. No, I literally want this to be like Paul George and Kawhi on the Clippers. I want these two guys, like, I mean, they're not together anymore, obviously, but like kind of like when it looked like they weren't giving anyone else shots. I want it to be like that. I want Victor and Jokic to just take every shot every game. Mostly because I don't got the time to play 82 games of just having those two guys shoot every shot. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to look right. And we're just going to do the guys that are in the rotation. Like, if you're not in my rotation, I'm not going to bother adjusting your shot tendencies. Just the shooting ones. Kyle Anderson, you're included, because you are actually in my starting lineup. Okay, that should be good. Alright, how about now? Now I've taken away all of your tendencies. I mean, they're still shooting, but it's clear that they're taking at least the most shots, so that's good. Sim a season, please. Ooh, we put up 141 in the game. Jokic, Wemby had a 52. Jokic had a 36, 14, 14. Well, that's pretty fun. Should I attempt to put Jokic at the 4? Maybe Jokic at the 4 would do a bit more. No. I mean, you saw the sim difficulties at 50, so having these two together is definitely looking kind of nice right now. They're 17 and 5. What's this? Igor Demon. Who? I don't know who that is. I've been watching some college basketball highlights, but I don't remember who Igor Demon is. If I'm just being honest with you. He's probably pretty good though. I'm trying to think of what my hopes for this team is. It'd be cool to see this team win a championship, but at the same time, no one else on this team's meant to shoot. I guess this is proving the point that in 2K, if you just have really good talent, you'll win. But I've built teams that I would argue that are better than this one that have played worse. So Also, I'm doing all of this live on my Twitch account, so I'm not editing any of this. So the season might take a couple of minutes. I just like to give that disclaimer. I think after this, I'm gonna do a nostalgia episode for Fallout. I'm gonna replay Fallout 3 for a little bit, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. I remember I was watching a channel called President's Play, and they were talking about how the person who chose the AI voice from 11 Labs made what was it, Barack Obama say Fallout 4 was his favorite. And then there sparked a debate of what was better, Fallout 4, Fallout 3, or Fallout New Vegas. And my favorite personally was Fallout 4, but that seems like a cop out casual answer, but my favorite still was Fallout 4. I just liked the scenery the best. The storyline, although being the most fixed of a story, it was still pretty decent. I liked it. The gameplay I enjoyed. Fallout 3 was probably the most nostalgic. I'd say 3 was the most nostalgic. New Vegas was the most what even was New Vegas? Like I remember the game, but I'm trying to think in terms of like a word to describe it. It wasn't necessarily nostalgic. It was probably the most interesting. I think that's the fair word to describe it. You had a lot of interesting routes with the faction between Caesar's Legion, between the NCR just kind of being there again. The Brotherhood of Steel were a little bit more involved. I think I kind of liked it. Fallout 4, I just liked how crazy it was as a game. It just felt like you were getting right into the action a lot faster. And then Fallout 3 was just nostalgia because I first started playing it with my best friend, and it felt good to play that game again. But I think at this point in my life, I've played the game enough times. Back on my 360, I beat it maybe like I don't know 20 times, so I don't feel the need to play it again. I just wanted to play it one time for nostalgia. I mean, that might be like an hour or two stream of just reliving some memories. Same thing with New Vegas, and then same thing with 4. I might completely replay 4 just because it was my favorite, but also, while this is simming, I was waiting to see if there was any games that were like crazy enough to go back and like see if anything crazy happened. I think the best game actually just happened against the Knicks. Yeah, Victor and Jokic doing their thing. Love to see it. I don't believe I have to give any of them a contract extension, but I can re-sign players if they want. Santi Aldama wants a reasonable, very reasonable contract, so I'll just re-sign him. Santi Aldama kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Shengun, but like also a little bit more of a not fully formal traditional big. Like I don't see him as like a playmaking big as much as Sengun, but I do think he's got like a surprisingly good scoring arsenal for a guy who is maybe like a fifth scoring option on his team behind, Ja, Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., at times Scottie Pippen Jr. I think it just depends on what that team has healthy of who their scoring options are. But this team only has 10 losses. Let's just keep that in mind. Oh well, 11 now. Oh well, now 12. I'm gonna keep my adorable mouth closed. Don't give me 66 wins. That's evil. All right, 67. I'll take it. Ah, that was 2 away from funny number. Jokic as a point guard averages 37.5 points per game, 11.8 rebounds, 7.6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. You're telling me at point guard he averages less assists, but to be fair, I did make it so his teammates couldn't shoot. So I guess that kind of makes sense why his assist numbers wouldn't be as great. He also shot a 50-40-83, which is actually not bad at all. Almost a 60-40-83, so I'll take it. That's your rookie of the year. Amen Thompson is your sixth man. Victor is your defensive player of the year. He averaged 38 points per game, 38, 11, 4, 1.7 steals, and almost 4 blocks. Oh, 3.8 is like about halfway there. Shot 33% from 3, so he shot 40, 30, 90. All right, I'll take it. Oh, most improved and defensive player of the year. Clutch player Shea, and Nadia Parks wins coach of the year. Love to see it. All right, we're the best team in the West. We played the Pelicans. Pelicans almost came back, by the way. I might play one game if we get to the finals. Towns and Victor. Interesting. I mean, Jokic would easily body Jalen Brunson. Should I play the last game? How about this? I'll play the fourth quarter of the last game. And if I lose, I'll submit, I guess. Oh, don't make me have to come back. That's evil. I suck at this game. Alright, I get an 8-point lead with 10 minutes. Bet. Say less. Want to make it look like a real NBA game. Get me that right camera. It might be a bit far away. Skybox. I get box seats to the game. 2K camera. Yeah, we'll do broadcasts. Why not?
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Jaden Ivey is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Ivey after Vancouver got the 3-pointer. From 10 feet out, the rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Ooh, what if we do a heat check? A heat check with
For
Jokic.
those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jokic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Jokic, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Ivey.
Steps
back and trains the jump shot.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivey get comfortable from there.
Jokic against Brunson. Jokic tries the double. Jokic doing the job inside.
He's been dominant.
Oh, Jaden Ivey on the Knicks would be so interesting.
Can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to McBride. No good with the triple. Vancouver leading by 8. And Wembanyama with it. Brunson picks him up. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Ivey. Here's Brunson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Jokic against Brunson. Jokic with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Towns. Over Anderson. And it's Towns missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
They get it back. And here's Jokic. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to McBride. 3-pointer connects from 3-point range.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by McBride.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here's Jokic. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. The tray. Jokic, no good.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Vancouver.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Wembanyama outside. And here's Jokic outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Jokic has got 42 in the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Tom Thibodeau, coach of the Tom Thibodeau team.
Jaden Ivey comes in for Miles McBride.
I'm just thinking of Doug Thibodeau from
He's
like
checked in for
the Fairly
Vancouver.
Oddparents.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
That is so unfortunate.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them to play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson following the basket by Jokic. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 9-point game. Unloads from 13. Vancouver pulls it in. Dort's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jokic. So for Brunson, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Brunson with a clean look. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. Miles McBride's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Vancouver leading by 11. Jokic passes to Grimes.
Now, the other day, Karl Anthony Towns had an assist so cool.
Here's Jokic.
Well, it wasn't an assist because he missed, but I understand like
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. 6 to shoot.
It didn't.
Wembanyama down low. Towns on him.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Brunson. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for Vancouver.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Now McBride. Bridges outside. Misses the three. Jokic against Brunson. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Takes the three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Bridges. Hart with it. Dort covering. Brunson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And Karl Anthony
that was
Towns
fun.
pulls it down.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Brunson adds a two-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Brunson with it. Over Jokic. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 28.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here's Wembanyama. And it comes off the front of the rim. Knicks trail by 15.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Vancouver.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
First free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Vancouver.
Damn it.
17 points was their biggest margin. Now a timeout called by Vancouver. They're leading by 10.
One more thing.
What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just one.
Really? Did you bench Victor? Of course you did.
1 second.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. They're up by 10. What do you think,
One more
guys?
Victor shot.
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Please.
And
Yay.
they've done it, the new NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did.
To the victors?
To
Yeah,
never
I give a lot of
lose
credit to the
focus
victors as well.
or drive.
Specifically
And boy,
Victor.
this
I
is
am.
the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
So in the finals, Jokic, 52, 10-7. Wemby, 23, 11-2. And TJ McConnell had 14 points in 16 minutes. 2 for 11 with Jokic. My bad. I missed a lot of threes. Ooh, VC. So Jokic wins Finals MVP. So on the season, I think they both averaged 38 points per game in the season. Right? Yep, 38 points per game, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Jokic about 38 points per game as well. 12 rebounds at point guard and 7.6 assists. So overall, a team of Jokic and Wemby can win a finals because the supporting cast we gave them was basically just a bunch of defensive players who surprisingly scored more than they were supposed to. In conclusion, oh, sorry, something was in my mouth. In conclusion, this duo is amazing.